and this ain't like me. So, welcome back to the platform. I appreciate y'all being here. We're gonna get. I'm tired. I'm really tired, actually. Um, but we want to finish this little chapter because we be behind. Um, well, I'll be behind. And it is something important about me being caught up or knowing. So, um, I guess some people could have prevented this or tried to prevent this for a long time. So we got the Hermit on top of the deck showing that about somebody's death or how somebody got up. This white sword is speaking the truth about something about Hierophant in reverse, 5 and 1, some kind of fight or something with this crafty. Somebody could have got set up. Whoever this is happy that somebody's finding out about this. Whatever this is. Hold on. All right. I don't know. There's heavy energy here of like, I don't know, sexual assault. I told y'all, I don't know, whenever I feel this way, because, I don't know, I'm just feeling pain in that area for some reason. Shit, unless something happened to me in my sleep. But this is what we're talking about, this car transmission, 80, 81, 82. And then we got shot in the foot. So I said people should be getting shots in there. You know what? So that they can't have sex. They should make something like that. If they found having sex with a child, like they got a problem. But somebody didn't get shot in the leg in 73. Or this could be something for angels, and I don't know. This could be something that's something else. I don't know. But maybe they do have something like punished. This could just be punished. But somebody could have did something to a child in 1973 or something. They didn't get punished. Something could have happened to somebody as a baby. Okay. Whatever this is, I think that whatever this is to keep children vulnerable, lost in the world, easily accessible to wickedness. You can be as pure as you want to be, but I just do feel like there's a sneaky backdoor access of some kind of wickedness. Like somebody has made a whole, something off of whatever this is. Like it could have just started off like, oh, we can do something to this child in spirituality or witchcraft and nobody will know it. And then it could have went from that to, oh, you could do this. Oh, we can make money off this. Oh, we can let these people do that. We can let this person do it. It's like, I don't know, I'm picking up on something like that. It's negligence, but amongst many. It can be degrading once you pick up on this energy and you feel what could have happened because You know, this is humiliating because, you know, it could have been happening to you, you know, amongst your peers. Like this is a secret society that you thought these were like your peers in school, something like this. But this could be something where, you know, a family was selling off your energy even when you were little to your peers at school. And you were going to school every day after being assaulted, humiliated, spell work, touched on. It's something weird like this, okay? And nobody has, and even these people are grown adults to this day, and nobody still has sympathy for whatever this is that people were able. These people could have later on got somebody's children involved with this. Um, it was a way to degrade the mother or the father, whoever this is that went through this. You know how like when you have a children with somebody, they're also investing because of their bloodline or something. Also, somebody, I'm telling you, somebody just, I don't know, maybe they wanted to save you for later to have a baby with you later and come back to you after they did all this. But I don't know, somebody, I got the feeling that somebody knew that you were like special or royal. That's why they didn't, because they wanted the child to come from them and somebody else that they can actually dominate because they're not really a royal. Or, so they would have, I don't know, some kind of leeway here, because if this trick of them being married in or already in, you know, wearing crowns for like 40 years or something, you know, and one day you wake up and say, hey, I'm the real one here. You know, they already done started a whole whatever. So it's going to look like, what are you talking about? These people been doing this all this time. You know, it's something like this. It's like to disregard someone. But at the same time, the real thing is, if it's not your child, we got death in reverse. The real thing, if it's not your child, then you wake up and you lay claim to this. So something is not an ending. Then you could still dismiss all these people and everything that they built. Now the person could come back and try to sneak one now of yours, you know. But I don't know. Would you even want these people? You know, that's why I said. Then if you kick them out, then they're still illegitimate. Because I think somebody found out something, man. I'm just telling you that right now. Around the time of Elizabeth's death, a couple of deaths in the past 20 years, somebody found out something. Okay. Queen of Pentacles. About a Queen of Pentacles. Got the devil too. Um, this is cryptic. This is harsh. Okay. Mm. Yeah, some union in the underworld could be over. Somebody want to start over with somebody or start something with somebody. But like I told you, they could be leaving this to be like, I just heard making love faces. Um, Nobody's being themselves though, for real. So this is awkward. Also, I was picking up something like I was hearing something about like the cruelty of the ways of like vampires in love with humans. How they can kind of like mysteriously dance around you, like, you know what I'm saying? It feels real or something, but at some point in time, I guess you know what it really ain't. Yeah, somebody definitely, look, I don't know. Somebody took something from this Islam person and brought it to a King of Pentacles. I don't know if they found out they were still, like somebody finding out how crooked some people was around them. These fake kings. Somebody's happy that they found out though, that somebody didn't get kicked out. Maybe this is somebody want to come back towards you. See, somebody, there's two of somebody. There's two. Or these could be two different males, okay? Somebody could also be like Nation of Islam and Islam. Nation of Islam is more like Farrakhan and them. Islam is like, you know, somebody from like Saudi Arabia or something like this. Pakistan, Palestinian or something like this. And then we got this King of Wand in reverse. Could be in devil energy. Somebody could be jealous. Like, I don't know if somebody has somebody trapped in a loop or something with that Hierophant in the reverse. They could have had somebody trapped in a loop. It's heartbreaking. I'm telling you, somebody heartbroken about something. They was juggling somebody or something. that they shouldn't have. And now the son of David is getting this victory because somebody could be like trying to have a secret ceremony or something. It's like, why wouldn't this person know? Why would the person is tapped in enough now to start knowing the truth? Why nobody want to have the person know the truth now? But somebody could have denied two of cups or like disown, like I don't know, something like this to get this victory too. Or if you're denying a two of cups with somebody, this could be something here. But the two of cups could also be like having like I feel like these men, they snuck them in the background and they let them get a chance to like whore around secretly, wine and dime women. They gave them endless money or something like this to do this shit with. Feminine energy, the real queen that really need to really get her shit together, they didn't let me do nothing. That's the truth. They didn't let me date or nothing. They try to hide this. And for some of y'all, they're gonna try to send these men back to you like they wasn't, like they don't have clones and like they wasn't out there fucking. And I could just it just ain't the same. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like it couldn't be the same if you know that. And then I was thinking in the car, what if that happened to me? Am I a jealous guy? No, I'm just territorial than a motherfucker. Yee. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like some of these masculine energies that be floating around us, they want you to be like that about them, but it's just in my genetics that I can't do it. It's just got to be reality for me, baby. I will lose interest quick. I can't do it. So you can call it spiritual want to. I don't believe that. I believe these people's using. I believe these people lost. If they had something that was natural, they lost it, and they keeping it up with technology and other people like us to draw it off of us for themselves. That's what I feel like is going on. And they're teaching their children how to do it too, or yours, or whatever. And it also, again, it degrades the mother or the father because the children start thinking that they're, smarter, or they look at the parents like, oh, you're dumb or something. You don't even know. People can do anything. Because, like I told you, if these people are letting people have access to you, they're like, you don't even know anything. Like, this is what it would do. Or these children could have a harder time at school and with friends because, say you're the sacrificial lamb for your city and you didn't know it. They could have seen weird things happen at your house that you don't even know. I don't know if how the children will probably identify this. Like, you knew this and you didn't do nothing, or did the children realize that the parent was being abused? That's not normal. You get what I'm saying? And the parent needed help, okay? Even though it's not up to children, because you would think like if somebody turned out to be a drug addict or something like this, of course the child can say, well, mom, you were a drug addict, and when I needed you, you were drugged out on the couch. But if, like, say these are like Spider-Man kids, you're not a Spider-Man kid. So they're gonna see stuff that Spider-Man kids can see. You can't see. So it could be something like that, like a different dialect. Because of how, that's why people were splicing, because they want to see how the different DNAs work together. I'm trying to find some glasses. Hold on one second. Oh. So they were experimenting on, it seemed like everybody or something like this. Ouch. But that's what I was hearing, that. Because I will never forget that video. Like, I was already, like, in my awakening when I seen that video of, like, Scrappy talking about his childhood and being in a trap house. But, like I was saying, like, there could be some healing of some kids, because some of these people could be, like, eagle children. You could have been a like, I think it goes by people's high school. Bulldogs, cougars, these things, these are like animals that move around the ground. I was just asked something where the people was like the falcons. I rode past the school, it was the falcons. So falcons, eagles, hawks, they're going to be loftier. So, I think it depends on. That's why some of these people, they found out, they could have found out this a long time ago, and then they sent these children back to school. Like they could have sent them in a land school, and then they sent to get a heads up, and then they sent them through a techie school or something that is a flighty school. That's what I think they did to some of these kids that grew up around me. If they look young enough or something like this, or it could be because of to cover up for a crime that these people could have done. I don't know. But let's see, because I feel like this is going to fill us in from what happened back then to now as well here. Even if these people are migratory, hold on, let me take this wig off. It's irritating me. Even if these are migratory creatures, um, okay, even if these are migratory creatures, the thing that I don't know when it comes to me, myself, I can only look at it the way I'm looking at it. You know, was I there too with these people and they just kept me trapped? Have I been, and that why in this lifetime I feel very trapped because even if they migrate and move forward, I don't get to enjoy myself. Everybody else gets to enjoy themselves off of those works. They could have just treated me like shit, trafficked me. They could have did this. If they had clones of me, they could have treated them, leave them in the basement locked up to make sure that the energy is going to always be there. This is what I was picking up on. Okay. This could have also drained me personally, and people could have been watching me in a drained motion. You're so lazy, or because you think about some of these women, like even in the projects and living in different places, where the parents be like, "Oh, my mom lazy. All she do is sit there all day." How many of these women? I'm just talking about myself right now, but I just wonder how many of these women was being siphoned heavily, and then they watch you and say, "Ugh, look at these lazy black mamas or whatever like this. They always sitting on the couch. They be yelling. They be doing this." But it actually was an effect of whatever these people were doing that you had no clue, right? Um, we like to break shit down over here now, okay? And then it was to watch you and say, "Ill, like this person would never fit in with us." But these are people that was in the projects or in that same energy 20, 30 years ago when you was little. But they took your money and invested it, and now they're billionaires or millionaires. And then it's time for you to rise up. And these people like, "Oh, we could never." And it's like, bitch, did you forget where you came from? This is all just like something about hating or something like this. Yeah, somebody is trying to stop something here, but they can't. Nine of Pentacles is in reverse. Somebody is blocking something. Okay, they could be trying to stop somebody from getting out of an underworld relationship or something. This person probably ain't even built for that. Some of these men were just, honest working men or women that got snatched up and taken into a whole different world or something. Okay. But that's what I was thinking. Like, excuse me. I can't speak for women that didn't know that they were being used or violated or groped on. You know, I can't say for people that did know that's what I mean, that they did know that something was going on the whole time. I'm speaking for people. So think about in the Bible when God was mad. Now, technology, they could have built a brain and put it somewhere, and people think that this God that they talking to and it's a cult. But okay, what was I gonna say? Punishing, like somebody could be trying to make it seem like you're being punished or something like this. Um, I'm not sure what I was about to say. I just went blank. Must have been important. Um, yeah, what did I say? I was talking about some people might not be able to see what was going on with them in the dark or the background. I was also picking up in a car that like if you was on a different chip than these people, you was supposed to have moved on a long time ago. So it's nothing wrong with you. It's just your people already in somewhere. The people, the clique, say that there's a silent war and these people came in and swapped out like 1,000 people in the city and just relocated these 1,000 people in the middle of the night. They got some kind of special bracelets or something. You maybe was left behind. You were supposed to be with these people, but this happened in 1999. So these people been the way I'm talking about with these clone wars, since people that look like them was still stuck there with you in the town or in that jurisdiction, you never knew that this happened. You just waking up still taking your kids to school and everything. You don't know somebody came in and took your whole family. They left you and they took your rest. They swapped out all these people, moved them somewhere else. So you could just be away from your tribe, your soul tribe. So when they talk about, oh, a soul tribe, this is people, girl, it's a number. They numbered people. Book of Numbers. I would love to be in that number when the saints go marching in. So you just didn't get picked for whatever reason. You could have a husband or a wife that thought that they was a chieftain or they family ranked higher than yours, and they said, "Do you want to keep this one or the new one?" I mean, you could. The person gonna be right here when we come back. You don't have to rush. They're gonna be doing the same thing. The person gonna be here with something that look just like you. Don't worry about it. But you're gonna get to go build something over here. You couldn't build nothing here with this person, or we don't want you to, because then this person will have something to stand on. Because this is the thing, to end everything for you and leave you just standing there with nothing, like you couldn't produce nothing. After all these people use your energy, they was around you, touched on you, you breathed on them, kissed them, something, you hugged them, they got their anointing, they ran. Okay, this is something like this. So your whole like tribe that you connected to, what you was originally, what God connected, these people that God connected to you to when you were born. Somebody could have even took your little whatever this is, your little chip or whatever like this, and gave it to somebody else. So this person relates, whether these people are near or far. The love goes on. These people relate to each other. You get what I'm saying? Oh my God! Like just don't pay attention to nothing that's going on.
I'm trying to fix something.
Well, you just almost killed me. Instead, I'm about to. I just want to finish this video. And then I'm going to box up these cards. You see me already straightening up all this time.
Yo, thanks.
So we got bisexual in reverse.
No, that's fine. Yeah, I know. Yeah.
So some people is not nothing wrong with you. Your tribe could be in Africa. Your tribe could be in South America. It's to have these people experience different cultures or different things or whatever. Maybe it will make them come off as less, I don't know, something. Because like a lot of people be thinking when I'm on here talking about different groups or whatever that I'm being prejudiced. Is just not the thing. But there could be something like this. Some of this could have been even a punishment. I mean, I'm hearing. Yeah. So that could be why. Because I thought about it back in the day, just thinking and observing families and stuff like this, and noticing that sometimes when with some families, like the children will be close and everything like this, they turn into teenagers, they start drawing away a little bit. And then sometimes, the teenager, they go on and live their life and they rarely talk to their it's like a pattern, though. It's like certain groups. I see this in certain family dynamics more. But that's why I was saying, could these people be rolling stones? Wow, somebody could still get something out of them. They about 40 years old, they slow down and then they lay down a foundation. But this could be something that only Christ or God's children was supposed to be doing, but they just spread our finances out and they allow all these other people that was damned or they were not supposed to buy and sell. They allowed these people to do it instead. This is what I'm picking up on here. Cretans become fields of shepherds and folds of flocks, but we just keep seeing the Seven of Pentacles coming in reverse. The coast shall belong to the remnant of the house of Judah. So we don't know the seacoast. This could be anywhere. Like I said, this could be what they did 20 years ago, 2 years ago. About to do it in 2 years. I don't know, but I feel like this is something that's a pattern. It keeps going on. You got to kind of like catch the wave or something like this. And again, somebody could be so far gone because you haven't been connected to nobody. You've been kind of like standing alone without nothing for so long that, who's going to save the savior. You get what I'm saying? See, and somebody still want to steal something for you. These motherfuckers is, oops. I forgot the Bible was open. These people is still trying to steal something. And inheritance is something here that could be being stolen. Okay? A game. Something is a game or something like this to these people, probably. I'm just justice, humility, perhaps sheltered on the day of the anger. Now we will get in here that see they shall drive out the midday, and the Acheron shall be uprooted. Woe to those who dwell in the sea coast, to the Cretan folk.
Yeah, I think Juan stole
Okay.
these and
I will humble you, the land of Philistines, leave you to perish without inhabitants. This could also be already the flood that happened on the coast or something in some of these places here. A couple within the past couple years. Coastlands of the Cretans shall become fields of shepherds and foes and blah blah blah. And then it says, I'm just skimming through here. Okay, and God shall will visit them and bring restoration. But some people are still looking for people to come through with some of these floods that just happened within the past year or so. But I think they did go there, but they still saying we ain't getting, because somebody is not able to do that, because somebody has not got the power to do that. This is why somebody could be coming to you asking for something. So somebody could be blaming you like you're king or queen. You won't let they didn't invite you to this reality. The only thing they do is keep you offline and then come in your sleep and manipulate you to give them something. And they're building something of their own, and they're not even giving it to the people in America or something that are in need because of these floods or something like this. Like, do you get what I'm saying? Okay. And then Moab is Sodom, and whatever this is, Gomorrah, Ammon, Hammond. Okay. Missouri could be something. Montana. And boast, they reveled and boast against the people of the Lord's host, inspired with them with fear, and make all the gods of the earth waste away, each from his own place. All the coastlands and the nations shall adore somebody. Okay, let's see. So let's see. So somebody didn't already went on a tour like this. Mm-hmm. Somebody wants somebody to detach. Okay, let's see. Also, when God's shaking the nest, He wants you to. But again, whatever somebody is in competition with you that's calling themselves God, that's why I'm saying there's got to be a fake God or something, or really I am the God or whatever's in me. You get what I'm saying? With me, because I'm also hearing this, but there's no direction. What like I feel like somebody would be so disgusted if they found out what these people did to you or me as a child. Why you not work? Why you don't work? And then they sat there and just said, we getting so sick of this shit or something like this. But somebody knows what they did. and that is an easy fix. Somebody knows. Somebody knows. Somebody that should be fucking ashamed of themselves. I keep on hearing that these are the wicked elders. These are people that didn't prove something back in the civil rights or something like this, and they wanted to steal this opportunity from a young woman that was coming up, that was going to be known for, even if she have a nice body or her body was not that good, she had a mind. She has a mind that can move things. You get what I'm saying, for the people, but they didn't want it to be one person coming up. You see what I'm saying? Like, we get superstars and celebrities that pop up and everybody talking about that person. Nobody stopped them. But somebody come to change the world. Oh no, it can't be that person. Okay? Let it be one of our children or something like this. They did something to a star energy or somebody to so they couldn't even fight. This is somebody thought to do this. You would not even be, it would just seem like it's just a knockout. Like, every time. Somebody did this to you 1,000 times already. And I keep hearing I love you 1,000 times and love you 1,000 more. But somebody did this like, you mean to tell me you want me to think that y'all gods, and this could be the main problem that's happening, is that the main energy or the Capitol Dome is missing a part, and you motherfuckers acting stupid like you don't know what to do? Okay, so this is like, you know what I'm saying? This is way beyond something here. Mm-hmm. Yeah, this could be something about sacrificing a lamb or something here. Okay. Somebody might have had to do this. I don't know, y'all. Okay, because I really don't know, because I'm also picking up somebody could be in Moses' energy, okay? Where somebody has been told to lead the people. It don't have to be Moses. This is we jump talking about somebody could be in that energy. They could have a group, a cult, a church, or something like this, and they have people moving or listening and moving in silence or whatever they're doing, hiding in a bunker, whatever they're doing. But something is backfiring on this salamander energy here. Okay, somebody could have lied about something, and then this child is this, I don't know what this is, because somebody could have tried to give you, yeah, Queen of Wands in the reverse. Somebody could have tried to get you sacrificed. Yeah, the sun. Strength card with this Queen of Swords. I'm telling you. Somebody is barely hanging on. I heard watch me roar, but this person looks sick or dead. Girl, I'm about to throw. What the? 5D in the reverse. Stolen. You about to take the blinders off. Somebody not gonna give you nothing though. Somebody trying to stick you with a baby or something like this. Yeah, a union and then run off. Girl, my stomach. This could even be somebody that was like vacationing and doing all this fun stuff or something, and somebody's finding out this person coming back towards you, and they want to ruin your lovers thing. Yeah, like, because I heard, I was hearing something the other day, only for a short time. So say you about to get a placement, or you're gonna go find your tribe or be reconnected to your tribe, if this is anything that's even possible. Um, because somebody was okay with being around anything that's like you. But I feel like if this person heard you or me talking within the past couple, they could have got turned off a little bit, but they don't understand how deep whatever this is, how it goes. They don't. Or else they will not be around none of them people or something like this. The Hierophant. I don't know what's wrong with my stomach. Okay. So woe to the city rebellious and polluted by the tyrannical city. She bears no voice, accepts no correction, and the Lord she has not trusted. To her God she has not drawn near. Her princes in her midst are roaring lions. So this could be something where somebody is like covering up the head of, because somebody is trying to be the Hierophant here. We've seen that. Then we got the person separated from their dog. Okay, so I'm hearing somebody say, get you a dog or something like this. These dogs may be able to see, or this could be a boyfriend, you know what I'm saying? One of the dogs, okay? Oh my goodness, y'all. Hold on one second.